2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style. A shot from earlier as they made their way to the locker room. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Carter out there with Robertson. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, we've got Allen. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Duncan. Then it's Nash, and it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Charlotte. They come in riding high after their round 1 win, Greg. Do you see that momentum carrying over?
Well, Kevin, momentum's a funny thing, especially in a playoff format. From one round to the next, everything can change in a heartbeat. They've got to put their last win behind them and really focus on the task at hand.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Back to Carter. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Lots of momentum on Carter's drive. The defense can't keep up, and he ends up getting the foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Nash, who's looking for Abdul-Jabbar, and finds him.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Carter penetrating. Here's Olajuwon. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Nash. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Robertson with it. Outside Worthy. To the inside. It's stolen by Duncan. Pippen down low. Worthy defending.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Now here's Robertson. Olajuwon. The shot off that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the pass to Worthy. Over Pippen. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
A nice shot by Nash.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Worthy against Pippen. To stop the run. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the Hornets.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. And you look at Worthy, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. Nash against Robertson. Outside Worthy. They get a hand on it. Lock at 6. Pippen against Worthy. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Worthy. And again, it's New York.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hornets trail by 7. Here's Robertson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Nash against Robertson. Nash, the pass to Duncan. Back to Nash. Lob pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Robertson. And it's Worthy in the corner. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Oh, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Charlotte trailing. Here's Wembanyama. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Nash. He's got 5. That's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. He dishes it to Worthy. Kicks it to Robertson. Back to Worthy. Knocked away. It's stolen by Allen. Down low and stolen by Wembanyama. Robertson outside. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Duncan. Scoreless thus far. And Allen launches it from deep. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So they take the lead. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Hands up is your New York Knicks.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks it over to Nash. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Right side, Pippen from 20 feet out. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Now here's Robertson. Going inside. Wembanyama. Duncan with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And it's Nash missing. Charlotte in the lead. Robertson outside. Outside Worthy. Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. To the left wing. Back to Nash. Allen outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Robertson outside. Back to Carter. And he knocks down the jumper. Carter's got his third bucket of the night.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Nash, the pass to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Nash against Robertson. Allen outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Robertson. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Worthy. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nash up on top, covered by Robertson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 4 assists in the game.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And it's Carter missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Robertson against Pippen. Duncan left side. Over Wembanyama. From 8. And Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got it all tied up now for New York.
Yeah, that's not bad defense at all. That's just Tim Duncan.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about that? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for New York. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Johnson, he's checked in for Worthy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Westbrook scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Robertson outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets ahead. They lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Robertson is out there with Carter. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Still yet to score. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. The three from Johnson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Johnson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Charlotte. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Duncan left side. Goes up again. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here is Carter. He's got 12. Beyond the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Duncan dishes to Allen. Duncan surveying the D. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Robertson. Carter down low, working on Allen. Olajuwon, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Wembanyama, following the score by New York.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Basket good off the assist from Allen. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for New York.
Timeout.
And the Hornets call time here.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's
Some changes for Charlotte. James Worthy's checked in for Johnson. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Carter. And it's Bogues in for Robertson.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. Bogues kicks it over to Worthy. Westbrook against Bogues. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Stolen by Duncan. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at Worthy, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Fox, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Westbrook, over Bogues. And again, it's New York.
Well, the whole floor, including the mid-range, is Russell Westbrook's playground right now.
Olajuwon on the wing. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Olajuwon's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now, here's Westbrook. He has 7. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Bogues. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
New York ball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Westbrook passes to Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar against Olajuwon. Fader on the way. Here's Pippen.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Now Bogues hasn't made one yet. Passes it to Wembanyama. Allen against Fox. There's the drive. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's New York. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Allen passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Nash is checked in for New York.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Wembanyama finds Fox. And it's sent back by Allen. And here's Nash. He's got 5. Here's Pippen. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got his first points of the night.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
New York calls timeout.
And that was your New York answer.
Anthony's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Nash with it. Pass to Allen. This one for 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Steve Nash.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. 12 points for him. Here's Duncan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Duncan, no good on that one.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Missed inside.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
To the inside. Wembanyama up in the rafters.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
The pass to Duncan. Pass to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Wembanyama. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Allen for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Worthy. He has 5. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Feeds to Duncan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Dalen Johnson's checked in for Wembanyama, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bowes. And Worthy no good on that one.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Offensive rebound, Duncan. Olajuwon with the block. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Tim Duncan knows a thing or two and how to draw fouls right there, doing some damage. The big fundamentals still getting it done.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Rose driving the lane. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. They get Steve Nash.
Personal foul.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Carmelo Anthony. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
New York leading by 3. Nash, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Passes to Anthony. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Fox, no good.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And so here's Charlotte following the score by New York. And the basket by Rose. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Nash outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Olajuwon. Offline from the high post.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, for New York, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving. With the players, everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half to go. So excited, I'm so excited.
That about...
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Nash. Anthony is out there with Pippen. Then it's Allen. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. To the paint. Robertson's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Carter outside. He kicks to Worthy. 6 to shoot. Back to Carter. Takes the 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Carter's got 18 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Worthy with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. Nash outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Hornets trail by 9. Here's Robertson. Olajuwon right side. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Fades away. Olajuwon can't hit. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Nash, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Pippen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony. And the Hornets call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the pass to Olajuwon. A fadeaway, and the basket good. A big shot that time. Olajuwon's got 6.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Pippen's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Robertson dishes to Worthy. With the drive. Second chance effort. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Howard. Outside Pippen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on James Worthy. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he can't get the first one. And New York making a change. Butler's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Robertson. The kick out to Worthy. And stolen by Butler. Pippen dishes to Nash. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robertson against Butler. Olajuwon, no good. New York leading by 10. Outside Butler. Outside for Pippen. Nailed from three-point land. Pippen's got 10 points in just the second half.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
It's Carter, high post. Pippen on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Butler kicks it over to Nash. Floats one up. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Worthy. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Deflects the pass. Carter with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Nash. A rebound by Carter.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And another turnover here by New York. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You look at Nash, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, James Worthy. He's right there as well.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for New York. Westbrook comes in for Nash. Here's Robertson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Robertson's got 6 points. New York calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hornets. Rose comes in for Robertson. Tatum finds Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Olajuwon on the wing. And it's sent back by Howard. And he's able to get it back. Here's Johnson. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Butler against Worthy. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Charlotte. Johnson surveying the floor. He takes it in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Outside Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Hornets trail by 11. Carter with the bounce pass. Here's Rose. Olajuwon trying to break free. And there's Rose on the assist by Carter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Westbrook. Howard trying to free himself up. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 9.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Olajuwon the pass to Johnson. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Joe Johnson.
Carter against Pippen. Shoots.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's Carter missing. New York leading by 11. Tatum kicks to Westbrook. Down low, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Solid pass off the pick and roll. Part of Westbrook's game he's really developed.
New York foul. Russell Westbrook.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And when Westbrook comes into a game, he really provides a jolt of energy. He's really embraced that role, and it's infectious for the rest of the team.
And New York making a change here. Duncan's checked in. Johnson outside. Kicks to Bogues. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Pippen. 17 points in the game. Outside Westbrook. Here's Howard. Lays it up off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And again, the Hornets missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Westbrook passes to Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see. And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Here's Rose. Olajuwon trying to break free. And it's Rose missing. Tatum looking around. Outside Pippen. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for New York. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Olajuwon is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bogues in at the 2. The free throw drops for Robertson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York leading by 13. Nash the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Duncan left side. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Bogues. Here's Wembanyama. No good. Great D that time from Duncan. New York shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Count that bucket.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste 2.
Hornets trail by 15. Robertson outside. Pass to Bogues. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Inside, Westbrook rejected by Robertson. Johnson in the corner. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Joe Johnson, a good shooter for all the time he spent in the NBA. That's solid.
Nash against Robertson. Outside Westbrook. A beautiful reverse layup. And New York leads by 14.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Nash against Robertson. Wembanyama outside. Now here's Bowes. Guarded closer. A stupendous finish in traffic. New York leading by 12. New York calls timeout.
Which status section wants a t-shirt?
Anthony comes in for Tatum. And it's Allen in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Charlotte, Worthy comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Carter in for Bowes. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. New York, no good that time either. Hornets trail by 12. Passes it to Wembanyama. Back to Robertson. Out to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Carter looking around. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Nail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Nash against Robertson. Nash kicks to Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 10 points for Tim Duncan.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Elijah. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. Hornets trail by 8. Now here is Carter. Robertson outside. Back to Carter. Wembanyama high post. Over Duncan. Wembanyama no good. New York leading by 8. Here's Anthony. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Worthy. Out to the right wing. Robertson passes to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Nash against Robertson. The pass to Wembanyama. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen's checked in for New York.
Scottie Pippen.
Shot clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point land. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Robertson.
Derrick Rose.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nash kicks to Duncan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Duncan, the pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Misses off the right iron.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Abdul-Jabbar against Olajuwon. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Olajuwon's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. New York leading by 6. Now Nash. Olajuwon with the block. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
2 shots.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
New York calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
And so it's New York with it, leading by 5. Looking to end his cold spell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rose.
Oh, that's a great job by Nash, just earning that call. He makes the defense so uncomfortable.
All free throws good from Nash.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Hands up with your New York Yessir.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 7-point differential. Wembanyama looking it over. Olajuwon trying to break free. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 7 points here in this quarter. New York shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. To the inside, here's Duncan, and the rejection by Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
Worthy kicks to Rose. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Duncan. It's rebounded by New York. Duncan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 1:35 left in the game. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Over Olajuwon. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Olajuwon. And the layup's good off the glass. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Down low, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And New York leads by 7.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
On the wing, Duncan. Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good D by Olajuwon.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
James Worthy. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 8. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team
So
foul.
the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
So Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
The deep three from Wembanyama. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And here is Allen. So they've done it. They're going to move on. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.